Hey friends, today we're going to be talking about imposter syndrome, what it is, why I'm feeling it right now, and what you guys can do if you're feeling it yourself. Now, the reason I wanted to make this video is actually for a good reason. I just hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank you guys so much, because not only is that a really pretty number to wrap up with a bow, but it's also the number of subscribers where YouTube starts to pay you. So that's great. I'm not just working for thumbs up and mean comments anymore. I really appreciate you guys. If you're not already subscribed, now that I'm making money, I really want you to subscribe. So do hit that subscribe and that notification bell down below. I'll love you for it. Anyway, what is imposter syndrome and why am I feeling it right now? Imposter syndrome is the feeling that kind of like when we just feel like we're a fraud, or like we don't know enough, or that other people know more than us, or that we don't deserve our success. The perfect example of this is kind of, for me, this YouTube channel. Because when I first started making these videos, I was only doing it occasionally to add a little bit of video content to the articles I was writing on my website. I didn't actually think I was gonna grow a channel and regularly get subscribers and put out videos on a consistent basis. So this was something that kind of caught me off guard, especially because being somebody who has had a lot of anxiety in the past, the last thing I wanted to do was be on camera, but now I'm realizing I have to lean into it a little bit and develop those camera skills. Now, I tend to feel imposter syndrome with just about every video I make, and I don't know if it's always obvious, I hope it's not, but the fact is, like I said, I'm not super comfortable on camera, so I feel kind of like an imposter compared to the other YouTubers who are, hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's not really me. It's also kind of difficult for me to let my personality shine through when I feel the pressure of the camera staring at me. And then also, I'm not a licensed mental health professional. So when I talk about mental health issues, I'm coming from personal experience. I do have a bachelor's degree in psychology, and I am a nerd who literally reads psychology books and research papers on psychology for fun. I did conquer my own anxiety without medication or therapy, although I'm a big advocate of therapy. However, despite the qualifications, I guess, that I have, you just never feel like it's enough. I'm always wondering, hey, should I go back to school and you know, get a master's, get a doctorate, and actually have more credentials to talk about this stuff? But I think even if you did that, even if I did that, I'd still be comparing myself to other doctors in the field and saying, that doctor's so much smarter than me. Geez, he figured out the equation. Like whatever it is. I think that we all experience that to a degree where the goalpost is always moving, and we always will feel like we don't quite know enough, no matter how other people perceive us, even if other people are thinking, wow, that guy knows a lot. Now, if you guys are experiencing imposter syndrome yourself, the good news is I do have 2 tips that I think can help you out a lot here. The first tip is, say you just got a big promotion, and you're looking around the workplace at your coworkers, or even you're running a business and you're looking at your competitor or some other rival in your life. You're looking at them in awe and saying, oh, they're so great at what they do, they're so intelligent, I'm a fraud, I don't know how I'm here, I don't know how I could ever compete with them. I want you to get that thought out of your head, because the fact is, and this is how a lot of us feel, especially as we get greater success at a more competitive level, we feel less and less like we have really earned it, or like we really belong there as the stakes raise especially. But the fact is, you are probably diminishing the things that you are really great at, the things you really know, the things you're really skilled in, and I'll give you the perfect example of this. In my family, I have a couple of cousins that are very mechanically inclined. I consider my cousin to be a mechanical genius. Like, this kid can probably, I'm sure he could build a car from scratch, whereas I would need help changing the brakes on my car, okay? I don't know a lot about that. He knows a ton about that. Now, he all the time, because I was the one that was good in school with books and studying and taking tests, I was good at that stuff. So he would always have depreciating sense of humor, being like, oh, well, you're the smart one, so you have to figure out X, Y, Z. But I would always shut that down, because no, I'm not the smart one. I might be better at this, which is perhaps thought of as conventionally smart to be book smart, but there's other kinds of intelligence that are just as valuable that I do not want to be diminished, like those mechanical skills that where I try to do it, I look like the dumbest kid in the classroom all of a sudden. So it is important to remember that you do know things and you do have skills that other people are going to look at, whether you're aware of it or not, and people are in awe about your level of experience with these skills or with these knowledge sets. And as an experiment, ask around. Ask the people closest to you what kinds of skills or what your best qualities are. Maybe it's something, a trade or a technical skill like being a mechanic or being great with being the guy that can fix any computer in the family. But maybe it's something less obvious. Maybe it's your communication skills, your social skills, your empathy, your ability to sell somebody on something. Those are all really, really important skills that are easy to overlook as compared to more conventional bookish type skills. So don't diminish what you know. I guarantee it's more than you think. And my second tip for you guys, and I apologize, I don't know where I got this from. I read it in a book somewhere or something like that, and I did try to Google search it and find the original author so I could give them a shout out, but I can't find where I got this from. So if you know where I got this from, comment below and let me know, share it with us so I can give them the proper credit. But the tip was, if you know more than 80% of people about a topic, you are an expert in that topic. That means that you know more than 4 out of 5 people on a certain topic, and that is enough. A lot of times, this hits home for me because a lot of times I'm talking about mental health and anxiety, and this is something I went through myself. It is something I overcame myself. So obviously, intuitively, if somebody's currently going through these things, I know valuable information that can help those people. However, I will even feel like a fraud because I feel sometimes, well, geez, do I really know everything there is to know about the topic? Do I really know as much as like the top experts who are also talking about this stuff? Maybe not, but maybe I can package it in a different way or offer a different perspective as somebody who's experienced it, and that is gonna make up that value added and help people in a different way. And ultimately, that's all that really matters, is that you're able to provide value to most people who see your stuff. And this goes for whatever you're doing. You don't necessarily need, you could be a mechanic. You can fix somebody's car knowing 80% more than most people about cars. You don't need to know everything about fixing every little thing on every model of car that's out there. You just need to know more than 80% of people, and all of a sudden you're the car guy. You're the guy that can fix somebody's car in the family. Or, grandma's laptop stops working and you know more than 80% of the people in your family about computers. Well, guess what? You are the guy that's got to fix grandma's laptop. So, that's how it goes. And I want you to keep that in mind because you probably do have value that you can add, whether it be with your business or at your job or in your family. As long as you know more than 80% of people about that topic, you are an expert. So don't diminish your own experience and your own knowledge in any subject. So remember, guys, don't give in to imposter syndrome. If you have something of value, if you know more than 80% of people, you got value to share. Share it with the world. At the end of the day, we're all just a bunch of apes floating on a rock in the middle of outer space, and we're all just trying to figure this out together. So don't give in to imposter syndrome. Share your value, and I'm sure people are going to appreciate it. And trust me, we're all feeling this way at every level of success, in every field of work. We're all looking at each other and going, I don't know how I got here. I don't feel good enough. Just keep adding value, and that's all you can really do to succeed and be happy. That's all I got for you guys. I'll catch you next time. Thanks so much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Take care.